Pretty cool, huh? But is it free? Is there freedom to be found in magical Ometepe? People would probably say Nicaragua, communist country, very poor country. Those people very oppressed. They live very poor lives. Just very poo-poo lifestyle. Guess what? You have been programmed. Your mind is, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Donald Trump is gonna save me. And if he's not, then it's gonna be some Democrat Bernie Sanders. The politicians are my saviors. The bankers are my friends. All my thoughts are beliefs based on bullshit. Sorry about that. Singing, not my strong skills, but observing reality, one of my best skills. And one of the reasons we came here at the tropics. All of the biological reasons, obviously, but some of the political reasons. Is life better here? Can you actually build more free life of freedom here? Now all the smooth brainers are like, America is the land of freedom, but is it? How long would people survive if something would happen to the civilization there? How long before people would turn to the cannibalism in the cities? Just think about that. Guess what? Here at Lake Nicaragua, between two volcanoes, in a very poor communist Nicaragua, if some shit would happen, everybody would be fine, living with their families, just chilling on the beaches, eating bananas, eating freaking beef, chicken, turkey, pigs, chicken eggs, getting fish, eating all kinds of tropical fruits, laughing, probably playing some music, dancing around, being free. Nicaragua, probably the freest country I have ever seen. Dude. It's freaking beautiful. It's a paradise. It's magical. The vibes are unmatched. Everybody is still living with their families. Both of the Airbnbs I have been are ancestral properties where the grandma and the granddad live, when the mother and father live, and the children live, and the aunts and the uncles live. Big families, everybody together, all day home, not working on some bullshit ass backwards job on some hellhole office, destroying your health, that you can just pay your bills barely, your freaking sky-high rent, your sky-high mortgages. Guess what? These people home all day, chilling, doing what they love. Some basic ass jobs, being with their families. They don't have mortgages. They don't got bills. And if the electricity would cut off, everybody would be fine. More than fine. Biologically, everybody would be better. Now they would lose little bit comfort, but only little bit. It would not affect these people's lives pretty much at all. You can be naked outside all day. You don't need electricity to cook anything. You just lose your freaking internet connection. And guess what? Nobody even have 5G over here, and that's good. Freaking 2G was enough. We don't need no freaking 5G connections. Like, we don't need it for anything. It's some bullshit ass reasons by these technocrats, these transhumanists, why they try to sell these 5G products. We don't need that. And the 5G absolutely wreaks havoc on human biology. Well, guess what? We don't have that shit here. We don't have the towers here. Then, what about the food? If something would happen, everybody would be cooked AF in most of the freaking cities where I'm from and probably where you are watching this. Everybody would turn to cannibalism in 10 days or less. Here, I have never seen so much freaking food in such a small area. Never. There's freaking hundreds, maybe thousands of raw chickens roaming around. There's freaking turkeys. Every family has turkeys. There's freaking pigs everywhere. There's freaking beef, cattle everywhere. There's freaking fishy fish everywhere. There's freaking bananas. There's so many freaking bananas on these two volcanoes. It's insane. There's all kinds of tropical fruits. Like, there's insane amount of tropical fruits. There's insane amount of coconuts. They have rice fields. Just in this small area I have never seen so much food just around me. So we would be more than fine forever because we know how to grow. I don't know, but these people, I'm part of the community now. We know how to grow their food. We know how to survive without electricity. We don't need no heat. It's perfect naked outside all day weather here. It's paradise. We got all the fish. We even got sharks on Lake Nicaragua. So we can eat sharks if we want to. So that's no problem. So when you start to think about these things, these people just live with their families in these beach properties or these jungle properties. They got all kinds of fruit trees, insane gardens, a lot of animals, and they just home all day. Maybe they got some kind of Airbnb business for a little bit income. But for example, the property I'm at right now, where my Airbnb is, with this ancestral homeland, like my Airbnb is the nicest building on the property. The people actually living there, they have the father and the mother and their children. Their house is not as good as my Airbnb house, but they seem okay. And then they have their grandfather and grandmother there, and their house is not as fine as my Airbnb, and they seem freaking more than fine living in the beach. They don't got no bills. They got no worries. They living in this communist poor country. But they are so rich. They are incredibly rich with freedom, with nature. This is the most natural place I have been. That's why I started the video like I did, because most people have this idea that it sucks here. People are struggling when it's completely the other way around. Every which thing you look at, it's completely ass backwards our thinking is. Where I'm from in Finland, everybody is struggling. Health-wise, freaking soul, heart, emotion-wise, mental health-wise. Obviously all of those things are linked. And financial-wise, political, freaking corruption-wise. Like, yeah, maybe they have political corruption here, but it's out in the open. But where I'm from and where you are probably watching this, we still, like I said, we in this make-believe land. I believe I can fly. I believe this side is gonna save us, or this side is gonna save us, when actually you're being raped in the ass even harder, and you don't know it. That's today's video. This is one of the most base lessons out there. Man, these people have everything, and most people think they have nothing. And we, where I'm from, in the Western first, what is the Western world, the first world, we have nothing, but we think we have everything. We have all these products, all these ideas, beliefs in our minds that bring us absolutely jack shit nothing. And these people have everything. These people still live like what it was like when my mother and father in the 60s, early 60s were born in Finland, when everything was still pretty good. Now the concern is that these people have the smartphones now. That's how the devil, the Satan, gets through the door. So we'll see what's gonna happen here. But right now, ain't many places like this in 2025. Ain't many places like this where nature still rules, where freedom is still free, or almost free. Could be a little better, but it is so much better than most places. Anyway, that's some based knowledge. Share this video, subscribe to Base Science. People need this message. But you cannot help everybody. Some people have to burn.